just about to start getting ready for the day and figured I should probably film some sort of intro. I'm starting this vlog a little bit late in the week. It's already Thursday, so I just was not really feeling the best at the beginning of the week, so this is probably gonna be a shorter video. But I do have some fun plans for us. I've been saving some eggs that I thought were like pretty over the last few days. I really want to try to incubate some of my own eggs this spring. I have let hens hatch their own chicks before, but honestly did not go super well, so I feel like I would have a better experience incubating them and having a little bit more control over the situation. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm really excited. I love having the little babies. I don't like the in-between stage where they start to get like crazy and messy, but when they're cute little fluffy babies, it's the best. I'm gonna see how many hatch. I don't think I'm gonna keep all of them, obviously. I have some friends that would like some, and then I'm in a lot of different like homesteading groups around here, so if I have any leftover chicks, I'm sure there's somebody out there looking for some. So we are going to figure out the incubator today together and start putting some eggs in there. And the chicks will take about, I think it's 20 days or around there to hatch. So obviously not a lot is going to happen in this one vlog, but I'll keep posting updates. My camera just decided to die, so I don't really know where I just left off. Yeah, so that's the plan for today. I'm gonna figure out the incubator and take you guys with me. And then I also really want to get started on my garden. I set everything up last year, but I feel like I could have done a better job at preparing and planning my garden because I don't have a lot of space for it. So that's the other plan for today, is to map out where I'm going to be putting things and what I'm going to be trying to grow. I have these two like small metal bins that I use as flower beds, and I have one big metal trough. And last year I used the big one for a bunch of different flowers, which it was fine, but I feel like it was a lot of wasted space. So I think I might do flowers in a smaller tin this year and then use the big one for like vegetables and stuff. So we're gonna go to Lowe's later and I'll get some seeds and maybe just a little bit more dirt, but besides that I should have everything I need. I'm also trying to come up with a few more video ideas for the next few weeks just to kind of have a plan ready. I have a few ideas, but if anyone has any suggestions or requests, I'm all ears, because I feel like these could definitely get a bit repetitive because I'm a creature of habit and I do the same things all the time, just like it's just how I do things. And I feel like that could get a little boring over time and, like I said, very repetitive because I literally will make the same coffee every day, eat the same breakfast every day, do somewhat of the same routine all the time. I kind of like videos like that where it's sort of the same thing over and over again, but it's just like styled or captured slightly different, so it doesn't really bother me. But I don't know, I just don't want it to get boring to watch. So that's sort of what I'm trying to plan ahead, is just little things to include that could be slightly more interesting than just the average home vlog doing the same thing at home all the time. This is that new blush from Say, and I've been really liking it to set the liquid blush in place. And I kind of need it now because I got some sun the other day and now my face and my body do not match. Blush. Ooh, that was actually a lot. It's okay. I'm having lemon ginger tea for the first time in probably months. I've been on a very big peppermint tea kick. I would have never expected to like it as much as I do, but it's really not as minty as I always thought it was, so I'm really glad I gave it a try. But now I just don't find myself craving any other kind of tea except for peppermint, so I'm trying to mix things up a little bit again, so that way I do end up actually drinking all the other tea I have. Things I'm planning to grow in my garden this year, I want to do like a little mini tea garden. Just grow a couple different herbs of the teas that I like so I can make my own little tea blends. So far I have some seeds to do the peppermint, so obviously I can make peppermint tea, and I also got some chamomile. I don't really drink chamomile tea, but I just think that those flowers are adorable, so I wanted to get food safe ones because I love to use it as like a garnish for dinners, desserts, charcuterie board, anything. I just think they're such a cute flower. Okay, makeup is done. Now I'm gonna get ready and we're gonna go outside. I need to take care of all the birds anyways, and then I'm gonna check one last time and see if there's any more pretty eggs that I want to put in the incubator, and then we're gonna figure out how to set this up. Here's the outfit of the day too. I feel so summery. It's gonna be 80 degrees today, so I'm ready to get a tan. This is from Altered State. It's the cutest pattern ever. I don't know if you can really see it. And then these are just Levi shorts that I got on sale at Tractor Supply. My incubator. I've never used this before. We inherited this from somebody. So I don't really know how to set it up. It did come with directions, so that's good. I really don't know how to work this at all. Okay, I think I figured it out. I just had to play with the... Hello? Does it smell like chicken? I had to play with the settings a little bit. I think I have it so it'll line up now. And then we need to put these little baskets in here. And it's going to like rotate and stuff by itself. Okay, I found the water bottle. This is for like making it nice and warm and humid in there. Okay, I feel like that was not that bad. They have like so many directions in here on how to fill it because of how many people spill it everywhere, I guess. So I guess that part's done. There that goes. Okay. There we go. Okay, I think it's finally set up. I'm going to leave it for a few hours. Okay, so it's 2:30 right now, so if I wait 4 to 5 hours, it's gonna be like 6 or 7:30 at night. So I'll probably put the eggs in tonight and then check in with you guys tomorrow morning just to see how things are going. And just keep you updated from there, I guess. Good morning, happy Friday. I wanted to show you guys the incubator now that it's all finally set up and ready. Here it is. I somehow managed to collect the exact amount of eggs to perfectly fill it, so we'll see. Obviously, I don't think every single one will hatch, but it's nice that I have so many in there, so the odds will hopefully be a little bit better. I was having a little bit of trouble with the settings last night, but I think I finally got it at a good spot, or close enough to a good spot. Because the temperature I know is good, the humidity is a little bit high. I think everything I was reading said between 45 to 55%, and it's at 56, but this one's not super accurate. There, it like automatically turns, and I need to see them better. It's a little hard to see, but that little thermometer and humidity thing inside is a little bit more accurate. So I think it's good. I just can't touch it. I have it rested perfectly so that it doesn't mess up. Okay, now I'm gonna start planting all the seeds. I'm so excited. I didn't really try very hard last year with the garden, so this year I'm like committed. Last year we just had way too much going on with like actually moving into the house, but this year I feel like I'm settled and I have the time and energy to actually put more effort into it. But I'll show you guys what I got. So for flowers, I'm trying to only plant flowers that are edible, or at least like safe to consume, even if they don't necessarily taste good, just because I think it'd be fun to have a bunch of flowers that I could use to decorate like food or baked goods and things like that. So that's what I'm doing for that. I'll probably end up getting more. This is just what I was starting with, and this is what they had available there. But I got some pansies, some dahlias, which I love. Like, these ones look so pretty. So I'm excited about those. Some chamomile, which I also want to use for tea because I really want to have a little section of like a tea garden that I can dry and steep my own. And then some zinnias. These are just like a classic that I feel like they're so easy to grow and maintain that I'm not super intimidated by them, but the rest I've never tried before, so we'll see. And then for vegetables and herbs, I got some peppermint. That's also for the tea because this is like literally the only tea I've been drinking recently. I'm obsessed with peppermint tea, so I needed to just have my own supply of them. I got some vegetables. I have carrots, cucumber, lettuce. This I'm really excited about. I got watermelon radish. I've never tried watermelon radish before, but it looks so pretty, so I really wanted to try to grow some of my own, and I think I might pickle it because I feel like that would be good. And then also just some broccoli. So I try to just get things that I know we use a lot of for like groceries, so that way we can use our own in the summer. I also want to grow some garlic and some potatoes too, but they didn't have stuff at the store for that, so I'm gonna have to do that a different day. But this is definitely more than enough to start with. I do not know how I'm gonna fit this all, but it's okay. And I was doing some research too, just to see like different ways of starting seeds without buying those little pre-made sets. And one of the methods that I saw that I really liked was they took chicken eggs and they cracked them open and like washed out the shell, and then used that half shell, filled it with dirt, planted the seeds. That way whenever they're actually like ready to go outside, you don't really have to like transplant them or anything because you can just bury the egg. I have way too many eggs. This is one of 4 dozen that we have right now. So we're gonna try this method. I'm gonna save all of the insides and make scrambled eggs to feed to the chickens because that's like a fun treat for them. They like that. So we'll see how far that gets us. I'm hoping that this is enough to at least get the seeds started, and then maybe as they continue to lay, I'll start planting a few more a little later. So let's get cracking. All different kinds of eggs here too. I've got duck eggs that are like gigantic. So this is gonna be what I plant the seeds in. This is actually a lot easier than I was expecting. I thought this was gonna be really, really hard to crack halfway, but there's another one that really wasn't that hard to do. First container done. That's actually really, really cute. I'm really excited. I can't wait till they have cute little sprouts in there. Okay, now moving on to the second carton. I think I'm just gonna start with the 2 and see where that gets me, and then go from there. Okay, second box is done, so now I'm going to rinse all of the shells out and then we can fill them with dirt. I don't want to spill it, but this is the aftermath of all of those eggs, so this needs to get cooked up too, so that way we're not wasting them because the girls worked very hard on these. My giant bowl of scrambled eggs are ready. They're not very well made, but the chickens don't really care about presentation, so it's fine. And now my whole house smells like eggs. Yay. But they are super hot, so I'm going to finish rinsing the shells and poking little holes for drainage while these cool off, and then we'll go give them to the birds. Do you want some too? I forgot I had all of these strawberries I was planning to give them too, so they're gonna be so excited when they get all of this. I realized I don't have a shovel, so this is what we're gonna be using, and you also get to listen to the ASMR that is whatever this is. I have the first dozen here, and I'm just gonna scoop it out of my flower bed and use that dirt because why not? I just wanted to make sure I actually filmed a proper outro this week. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun hanging out with me and doing lots of garden chicken activities. Let me know if you like that kind of content or if you'd rather more beauty and fashion in home as opposed to like farm animals. And especially if you want to see the chicks hatch too, make sure you're subscribed and you have your notifications on, because I'm going to continue to post updates during my weekly vlogs. And if you don't want to wait a week to see my face again, you can always follow me on TikTok. I post there almost every day, if not multiple times a day. I'll leave all my links down below, and I will see you guys next week.